Hey, New York City Reloader here. It comes to that point in the reloading process that you've gone ahead and done as much as you can because you've run out of lube. No more lubrication. You know how that is. And many things in life, you run out of lube, bad things can happen for sure. So it's important you keep a good quantity of case lube around to be able to complete your reloading and sizing or whatever you're doing. So I'm a big fan of Dillon case lube. I'd also give a shout out to Frankfurt Arsenal's case lube, which is the same stuff. This stuff is about $9-10 a bottle. You have to pay shipping on it. Takes a while to get there. But as you can see, I'm just about out. Not going to lube very many bullets for me. So I want to go ahead and create some lube. And to do that, I need a couple things. One is I need heat. And I'll talk about that in a minute. The other thing I need besides liquid heat, I need lanolin. And I'll go ahead and show you here. It's just pure old lanolin, just like your mom used to buy. So now that we've got lanolin and we've got iso heat, let me talk a little bit about iso heat for a minute. Obviously, you know, if you're a car guy like I am, or just play one on TV, you use this to go ahead and clean your injectors in your car. Maybe you got some bad fuel and you need to get your car moving again and running properly. You go ahead and put some of this heat in there and it does a good job. Other people are using isopropyl alcohol, 70%, 80, 90%. That's still a little bit too much water in there for me. I'm not a big fan of that. I want a pure 100% alcohol solution, which is what heat provides. You got to watch the sales. When this comes out, I usually buy a case of it. If it's $2-3, I'll buy a case. I'll buy 2 cases because I go through this stuff like crazy. So what do? Okay, bottle iso heat. Put this close so you can see. And again, the liquid lanolin. I'm not kidding. It's liquid lanolin. And we're going to open the top. Pull off the little metal on top. And what we're going to do is we're going to take about a tablespoon of liquid lanolin, and we're going to go ahead and pour it in. Okay. And I'm eyeballing it because I'm really good like that, just so you know. Okay. Now that we've filled up the heat with liquid lanolin, about a tablespoon worth, I'm going to shake it up. Oh, sorry. I'll do that off cam. Otherwise, it doesn't look very good. Let me get the Dillon case lube, empty one. Keep the bottles, by the way. Buy your first one on Dillon. You know, we're using their formula. And what we can do is then refill it back up. So now that I've done that, they'll fit, by the way. The nozzle will fit inside. Whoop, try not to spill it. Okay. I'm going to leave some in the bottle on heat. And I'll come back and use that later today. It will more than fill up a bottle of heat. I left about half in there. So I'm now full on the fake Dillon case lube. Essentially the same stuff that they're using. Except I've refilled this bottle for about, I'd like to say, $1.50. Again, I can fill this up twice with the bottle of heat, and the lanolin, I can fill like 12 bottles of heat. So not a bad price. Again, $10 for you to buy this, and about $1.50 to $2 depending on where you buy your stuff to make it. So nice to be able to make this, especially, you know, zombie apocalypse. You're not gonna be able to just pull this off the shelf, so it's a good idea you know how to make it. I guess the only thing I wanted to say before ending this video is I've used One Shot from Hornady. I've used lubing pads. I've used every kind of bullet lube out there, and one of the reasons I like the Dillon case lube, or this alcohol / lanolin lube, it's easy to use, easy to spray. I use 100%. It evaporates very, very quickly off the brass, and then I'm just left with a little lube. The lanolin is very compatible with bullet making, so if you get inside the case or outside the case, it doesn't make it incompatible with you know, your firing of your ammo. It's also very inexpensive. You can make it very easily. And I have never had a stuck case that I've lubed with this stuff. I have with One Shot. I have other things. I know people swear by it and their lubing pads, and I'm not here to say one is better than the other. I'm saying for me, this is the absolute best way to go. Again, if you get a chance to make some of this yourself and give it a shot, I guarantee you'll say, wow, that's pretty awesome.